God. Okay. So I'm going to be really loud, or try to be at least, because I like to be loud. A little bit of backstory. Oh, I feel like I'm too short. But I don't care. A little bit of backstory about where I'm from. I'm working on a collection of short stories from my hometown area, and it's... Has anyone seen True Detective?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my area, True Detective area. So I like that my hometown is being used to terrify people, full of really scary people. So I'm from the Texas border of Louisiana on the Gulf Coast. So I'm doing a collection of short stories on that area, and this story is called Madam Pearl. It's hot off the press. In Bridge City, down the bayou from here, there is a woman who can tell you your fortune. She knows the secret lovers you have, the ones you haven't consecrated, but that consume your mind, even while your girlfriend sits next to you, lovingly running her fingers through your hair. She is a Cajun woman, goes by the name of Madam Pearl. She don't come cheap, for she knows her worth and has amassed enough money to keep her happy. Besides making income from her clairvoyant skills, she gets a lot from her admirers, both male and female. Brian McFarland built her that wooden fence. Her roof was repaired by Davi Fernandez. Melanie Freeman, without fail, drives her Dodge pickup onto Madam Pearl's property and always gets out and goes to the door with 4 12-packs of Lone Star. The span of Mel's hands reaches so wide she can carry 2 12-packs in each palm. I've been living on the plot of land next to Madam Pearl for about 3 months now. Came down here from Kenner, Louisiana to work in the plants. It's a contracted job, and thank God, because I think that neighbor of mine is trying to lure me into her web. There are whispers in the wind that once she makes up her mind to have somebody's heart and body, she will. Despite the fact that she's no real beauty, if you catch her in the right light and the right get-up, she'll make you turn your head for sure. The first time I spotted her was around dusk. I just returned to my rental after my first day of training at the plant. I heard a bah sound and a cowbell, so I peeked out the frayed blind to investigate. Tied to the wooden deck porch that wrapped around the bayou-facing side of her trailer was a nasty-looking billy goat. "Quit your hollering," a voice snarled. A hand with long red nails pushed the plexiglass storm door open. On each finger was at least 1 gold ring, and at the wrist a jangle of gold bracelets clanked. Then a head topped with long black ringlets emerged. Couldn't see past that hair. It looked like a mass of grapes that overflowed from one of those Grecian urns I used to see in the history books. Thick, dark curls, and that hand was all I saw for a while, until, like she was some lady at a peep show, a thin caramel leg emerged. There was a little heel high on her foot, the kind me and the guys call catch me, fuck me shoes, because you just know any woman wearing those things wants it. "You can scream all you want, but I'll come when I come, and I ain't coming a minute before," she yelled. The goat reared backwards and lowered his head as if preparing to butt the wooden railing of her trailer. I noticed there were already marks and dents in the wood. "Don't forget what I can do to you. You think this is bad, tied out to the post? I'll show you bad." She was fully out the door and now sitting legs crossed on the unfinished wood stairs that led to the dirt yard, then to the muddy brown marshy grass that led to the bayou. Her Chinese silk robe was loose enough up top to reveal her leopard print bra. As she crossed those skinny chicken legs and lit a cigarette, the goat seemed to calm down. He walked closer to her. It was as if they were gazing into each other's eyes. It's weird, I know, but you know the connection with humans and animals is powerful. There was something happening between those two. So the goat's looking at her and she's squinting her black-lined eyes at him when all of a sudden the billy goat lowers his head down, tucks it to his chest, curls his backside down, and he starts pissing right into his beard. A stream of yellow shot right into his own face. It was about the sickest thing I've ever seen. I know of women and men who like golden showers, but what I saw next was even freakier than that. She walks down the steps, takes the big old thick rope, the kind you see on Navy boats, and she unloops it. The goat's free, but instead of running away, he takes his piss-soaked beard and face and rubs it along the crotch of this woman. She started tenderly stroking his horn as if she was jacking a man off. It was the damnedest thing. I heard of people fucking sheep. Met a man who swore dolphin sex was the best pussy he ever had, but I ain't never seen nor heard nothing like this. That goat and that gypsy voodoo bayou woman were doing some kinky shit. Though the shack of my rental's a good 20 yards, I swear I could smell the goat piss from my window, and it made me wonder what her cunt smelled like. Then she turns around, walks up the steps to her trailer door, and the goat follows her. That hand with the red and gold props the storm door open till the goat's inside, and bam, door closes. Well, I decided this was a show. I grabbed the muffalata and chips I picked up at the gas station on my way home, propped another tall boy, and propped my folding chair on the patch of crabgrass near the front door. I couldn't see anything, but the cowbell just clanged and banged in this rhythm that made me want to move. It was like music, a beat, and then I heard this softer shake like a tambourine that I came to figure was her bracelets jangling. They were a two-person band, like some unintelligible folk singer. Occasionally her voice would moan, and it was like she was singing to the stars. She'd get a steady backup. Bah, bah. The sound went on like that for hours. By the time it was 9 and it stopped, I realized I'd gone through my entire stash of beer, and my legs and neck were ate up by swamp skeeters, but I didn't care. I'd heard master musicians, seen a magician, and an animal freak show, all from the comfort of my own front porch. Lots of men have to drive down to Mexico and pay good money to see the shit I've seen that night. So the next day I get up early for my shift. We start at 5 a.m. to beat the sun. I expect to see that goat, but it's gone. The thick rope that once tied it to its place, gone too. Before I told any of the boys on the job about that night, I asked them if they knew who she was. Y'all know Miss Pearl? I said. Brett hit Landon in the back and said, "Oh yeah, Landon knows her all right." Landon turned red and shook his head with a smirk. "You stay away from that crazy bitch. You know, she's into some weird shit. Bitch ain't even the right word. She's a witch. She believes it too. I'm a Catholic and I know we believe some weird stuff. Crime, sculptures, bread that bleeds. But the shit she's into ain't even Christian." I straight up begged Bishop Gotro to do an exorcism on me after my run-in with her. I'm renting Al Trahan's one-bedroom house next to her land. I never seen her till last night, but I saw some shit. I said, "No doubt. Look, you're down here to make money, and the place you're renting is cheap, but just know it's cheap for a reason. It's cheap because the woman next door will cost you any cent of sanity you got in your pea-head brain. Take my word for it. You don't want to be anywhere near that woman." Landon was talking shit, but his eyes betrayed him. Sure, I bet he was scared. She obviously did something to him. But his eyes held a sense of joy, a sense that even though she fucked him up good, he enjoyed the ride.